Hey guys, welcome to another video. My name is Vipul and today we have with us the all-new Nissan Magnite. The car has got a lot of updates in terms of its exterior and its interior. We've already done a detailed video of it when the car was launched, and that video will be in the I button right here. Now, what you guys must be interested more in is how this car drives. So let's get inside the car and let's get driving. And I'll also touch upon on all the exterior and interior changes in the later part of the video. So let's get started. So now we are driving the new Nissan Magnite, and it comes with two engine options. The first one is a 1-liter naturally aspirated engine, but the one that we are driving is the more powerful 1-liter turbo petrol engine that puts out 100 PS of power and 160 Newton meters of torque. This one specially is mated to a CVT gearbox. The naturally aspirated comes with an AMT and manual. This one gets a manual as well as CVT. In my opinion, the drive feel has not changed as much. It is similar. The power delivery is very linear, and in my opinion, it is ample of power in case you're driving in the city or on the highway. Now the steering wheel is the same. You do get some piano black finish right here, and the leather wrapping feels very nice and premium to hold. Overall, it is a light steering wheel. It weighs up a little bit when you're driving at higher speeds, but it is not very sporty like you get in the Renault Kiger. The Kiger steering feels a little more heavy and sporty when you're driving at higher speeds. So if you're someone who is looking for a sportier feel, this one does not fit that criteria. But overall, it is a very easy to handle car. You can park it very easily. You can maneuver it very easily. It's very light, and lane changes, etc. are very easy on this car. Now, in terms of power delivery, like I said, it's very linear, and if you wish to push the car a little bit, you can do it. It's not very sporty, but it is responsive enough to give you the little amount of fun when you're driving on the highway. In the city, this is a very pleasant car to drive, and you can easily change lanes, you can easily make overtakes, and it is a very fatigue-free drive if you're even stuck in traffic thanks to this CVT gearbox. The throttle response is also very good. A light foot on the pedal and you will get a move on. Now, in terms of the suspension has been set up very nicely. It's very comfortable. It is not too soft, not too hard, and even in bad surfaces, when you go over bad patches, you can go over them easily. You will not feel a lot of jitters inside. Now, a special mention that I want to talk about is the insulation. The insulation inside the cabin has been improved, and Nissan has specifically done some insulation improvement to filter out the noise from the traffic, the tire noise, and it can actually be felt inside the cabin. It's not as noisy as before. So with the cabin insulated well, you do have a much more pleasant driving experience. The dimensions and the shape of the car has not changed, so overall visibility remains the same. If talking about fuel efficiency, the claimed fuel efficiency for this variant is about 19 kilometers to the liter, but you will get around 13 to 14 kilometers to the liter in mixed driving conditions in city and traffic. Other than that, the seating position is very nice. The seat is comfortable with the new leather upholstery and the cushioning. It is a much comfortable to sit in. Also, everything falls at hand. The AC controls, good thing that they are all manual controls. You get rotary dials and buttons to operate the AC. You have a 8-inch touchscreen display and nice IP here, so you do feel like you're sitting in a premium cabin. I would have liked a wireless charger here. That is definitely a miss, but you do get Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, which connects wirelessly. The gear lever also feels really nice, and you can shift and get into whatever position very easily. You also get a 360-degree camera. The clarity is okay. It's not very good. Other cars in the segment get a better camera, but you do have 360-degree view right here. A lot of cars in this segment do not get 360-degree camera, so that is a good addition from Nissan. Other than that, the sound system also gets an overhaul. It is now tuned by Alchemist, and when we were listening to music while testing the car, it does sound much better than the previous version. Overall, this is a nice car to drive. Anyone in the family will be able to drive it very easily. It's very easy to drive, very easy to handle as well, and very easy to park thanks to that 360-degree camera. So at this price point, I don't think there is any other car that will give you all of this. Now that we've done driving, let's talk about the changes, and I'm quickly going to highlight everything because you've already seen quite a lot of videos explaining the changes of the Magnite. But yes, this grille now is redesigned. It is a new grille, and you get this black surround on it, which gives it a much more butch and imposing look. The grille now extends all the way to the headlamp, and you get these nice all LED headlamps with turn indicators which are integrated right here, and they look really nice. You get a DRL, the bumper two-tone, and it has been changed as well. You get a skid plate right here, and you have fog lamps integrated right here. So overall, the front looks much more premium and imposing now. Let us know, what do you think of it? Moving to the side, while the silhouette remains unchanged, you do get 16-inch diamond cut alloy wheels. The designs have been changed. You get a dual tone finish there, some chrome and black. In my opinion, looks really nice. You get this chrome finish on the door handles. You get silver roof rails, and this particular car has a blacked out roof as well. And you get this nice sloping roof right here, and the window line has a chrome finish. And then let's move to the rear. At the rear, the main highlight would be the tail lamp. You get an LED tail lamp cluster. It's completely blacked out, looks really nice and sporty. And you get this M-shaped tail lamp right here. The turn indicators are bulbs, and right here you have the Magnite badging. You have the Nissan logo, the CVT logo, since this is a CVT, and the turbo logo right here. The bumper at the rear has also been changed. You get this dual tone bumper, and you have parking sensors right here. You get a rear wash wipe, a spoiler integrated in the roof, and you also get a shark fin antenna. So overall, the car now looks much more premium than before, and in my opinion, these blacked out tail lamp section, it looks really nice. Let's take a look at the boot as well. Nothing much has changed here. You get a 336-liter boot, and you get a 60-40 split, which opens up the boot space to 640 liters. So those were the changes on the new Nissan Magnite. Let us know what you think of them in the comments. There are a few updates inside too, so let's get inside and see what's new. Now before we get inside the car, let's take a look at this key. It's a nice looking key, premium looking key, and it has this nice Nissan logo right here. It has 3 buttons. You have the lock, unlock, of course, and you have this button right here which you can use to start the car remotely. Now, a unique feature that has been added: you don't need to take the key out of the pocket, just put it in your pocket and you just walk towards the car and the car will unlock itself. And as you can see, the car is unlocked. I'm not pressing the request sensor. Open the doors, and if you shut the door and walk away from the car will lock itself. So that's a new feature. Now let's get inside. Firstly, let's check out the door because there are a lot of new elements right here. Firstly, the soft touch leatherette material, which has this brown finish on it. You get this nice stitching as well. Also, you have some textured finish right here which matches the grille of the car, and you have the Magnite branding right here. You have all the controls for windows and ORVMs, and a silver finish on the doorknob. You have a small cubby hole right here and a big space to hold your water bottles and your beverages. You also get this new speaker. Now it is tuned by Alchemist. I'll tell you how that sounds in a bit. And moving inside, you have a steering wheel which looks like the one that was before, but there are certain changes right here. You get a leather wrap steering with nice contrasting stitching right here, but this panel right here is now blacked out, and you get this nice piano black finish which gives it a much more sporty look. You have the Nissan logo in the center, and the horn sounds like this now. Now the dashboard also gets this leatherette finish, and you have a lot of soft touch materials right here. It matches The seat upholstery, you get black and brown finish on the seats. You have this stitching right here, and this seat is covered with a unique material which prevents the seat from heating up. Of course, the car does not get ventilated seats, but it does have this feature so that the seat does not heat up a lot in the sun. We are at, right now it's 38 degrees outside and the car has been standing in the sun, but the seats are not as hot as they would be in other cars. This finish right here is plastic, and we can forgive Nissan for that because of the pricing. AC vents, nice and accessible, and you can get a good throw of air. AC controls haven't changed a lot, they remain the same. You have the space here to hold your phone, your wallet, and some space here as well. Sadly, it lacks a wireless charger, but it does get Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, which can be connected wirelessly. The start stop button is right here, and this is the drive selector. On the manuals, you'll obviously get a gear knob here. 2 cup holders and this armrest with some space right here. This is also nice and soft to touch, leatherette material, feels premium. The handbrake lever is also leather wrapped and it feels really nice to operate as well. Right here you have a connector for connecting your charger and a Type A USB port. I would have liked it if a Type C was included in the front. It's only in the back. IRVM is frameless and auto dimming. That is again a premium car feature. There is no sunroof though. Sun blinds do not get illumination, and the mirror is only for the co-driver. Here you have the speaker for your telephone. The steering wheel is nicely set. You get height adjustment. There is no adjustment for reach, but yes, you do get height adjustment. Here you have all the controls for your music controls, your telephone, and the control for the driver information screen are right here as well. The driver information screen also is now blacked out. It's much more darker than it was before, and you have the fuel gauge right here, engine temperature right here, the RPM and speedometer. It's everything digital, and you can also switch through different pages. You can have the average fuel economy, or you can have the trip computers right here, and you can also check the tire pressure. You get the same 8-inch display. There's nothing new here, but however there is an added feature. You see this button right here. This is for the ambient lighting control. So you get 4 colored ambient lighting, and it lights up right here. It's daylight right now, so it's not very visible, but in the night time you will be able to see it. So those were the changes in the front. Let's get to the back and see what's new there. Now the rear seat also gets the same treatment as the front seats. You get brown and black finish on the back seat. You have this central armrest which has 2 cup holders and some space to hold your phone. 3-point seat belts for all 3 passengers, and right here you have AC vents, and the new addition is this Type C port right here. Now the seat in the front is adjusted to my height, and I have ample knee room, ample foot room, ample headroom, and I am seated in a very comfortable position. The under thigh support could have been a little better, but this is a nice flat bench and you can seat 3 passengers rather comfortably here. 2 adults and a child will be most comfortable. The floorboard is also quite flat as there is a very short transmission tunnel right here. You have illumination, you have this handle and coat hook. So it is a very comfortable place to be in. Let us know what you think of the new interiors in the Nissan Magnite. Now the Nissan Magnite comes in 6 different variants, and Nissan has changed the nomenclature for the variants now. The base variant is called Vizia, and all the features will be on the screen right now. The next one is the Vizia Plus. So besides all the features from the Vizia, these are the features that you get on the Vizia Plus. The next one is the Ascenta. So apart from all the features that you get on the Vizia Plus, the Ascenta will get these features. After the Ascenta comes the N Connector, and these are the additional features that you will get on that. After the N Connector comes the Tecna, and you will get all these additional features. And finally, the top variant is the Tecna Plus. It gets additional features, and these are the additional features that it gets. Speaking about colors, there are 5 dual tone colors and 7 monotone colors. In the monotones, you get the Sunrise Copper Orange, Flare Garnet Red, onyx black, blade silver, storm white, pearl white and vivid blue. In the dual tone, you will get sunrise copper orange and onyx black roof, blade silver and onyx black roof, flare garnet red and onyx black roof, vivid blue and onyx black roof, and pearl white with an onyx black roof. Now, in my humble opinion, the Nissan Magnite has always been a very value for money car, and it still is. In fact, now it gets a lot of features, new upgrades, and the price has not changed at all. It still starts at 5.99 lakh ex-showroom and goes all the way to 11.5 lakh ex-showroom, and that is for the top-end CVT with the 1-liter turbo engine. So, in my opinion, if you're looking for a car within a tight budget, if you're looking for something that is under 10 lakhs and still want an automatic, you do have the AMT option and you will get a car under 10 lakhs. Now, to just put things into perspective, the top-end Magnite with the CVT and the 1-liter turbo engine costs 11.5 lakhs ex-showroom, which is equivalent to an Hyundai i20, which comes with a 1.2-liter naturally aspirated engine and automatic gearbox. So, just to compare, it's not apples to apples, but just to give you an idea, this is a much bigger car. It might not have all the features that the i20 offers, but you do get a car that is one segment larger in size. It gets better power, and it also has a CVT gearbox. So if you want an SUV in that price range, you should definitely test drive the Nissan Magnite and check it out. With the new features and the new upgrades in the interiors, it is a much more desirable product now. Let us know what you think of the new Nissan Magnite. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe to Motoroids if you haven't already. Press that bell icon so that you get notified whenever we upload our next video. This is Vipul signing off. I will see you in the next one. Until then, rev hard, rev free and drive safe.